What's up, party people? My name is Sam Nee, and I'm a full-time motion designer and co-founder of Summerbeard Studio, and today I'm going to show you a cool trick that I just figured out that I wish I had figured out a lot sooner, because it's very simple. I very often want to add little bits of camera shake to my work. For example, in this clip where it starts out no shake and then boom, the camera starts shaking as the ship is propelled through space and time. But you don't want the camera to be shaking the whole time, and you can't exactly keyframe an expression. So let me show you the method that I figured out to get it done. All right, so let's go ahead and load into After Effects, and I've got this great video of me jumping, showing off my sick new kicks. I was very embarrassed filming this outside, but that's besides the point. Let's add some camera shake. So we're gonna start new layer, null object. We're gonna name it, because good practice is quote unquote camera. And then we're going to pick whip, link the camera shake file to that, scale it up a little bit so we have some room to shake. And we're going to press P, go to position, alt click that, wiggle, parentheses, let's say 315, because that's my go-to when I'm not really sure what I'm gonna end up on. You guys should know how to do all this. This is basic motion stuff. Cool, it's shaking, it's looking great, but it's shaking the whole time. What? Wait, you're holding the camera, you're shaking it the whole time? No, you're only gonna shake it when my foot lands on the ground because I'm so damn heavy. All right, so what I figured out is if you click on that camera layer, go to your effects, and why am I blanking? Oh, slider control. I just blanked there for a second. Slider, duplicate that, go back into your expression, get rid of these numbers. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this pick whip, boom, grab our first slider, and it's going to grab this string of text that's going to reference our effect over here. Add the comma, just like you would if it was a number, and then boom, second slider, done. Those are your two numbers. It's like a variable. So it's going to grab whatever this value is and put it in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go before the impact, the massive impact, because I'm on bulk. And I'm so powerful now. We're going to keyframe them. Go to the moment of impact, maybe a second after, not a second, a frame. So 24th of a second, and go back to 315, what we had. Boom. And then we're going to phase it out, so just zero it out. That's a little bit, it's a little bit severe. Let's actually let's make it bigger. 1020. Oh, whoa. Shakes a little too much for me. You really don't need to be, or rather, I don't need to be fine-tuning it this much. This is just a tutorial. You can add a little bit of motion blur to that. Actually, with the motion blur, it kind of hides the motion, so I want to make it bigger. And with wiggle, I believe the first value is the speed, the second value is the amount. So yeah, right where it gets to the edge of that, but maybe make it a tiny bit slower. Nice. Lovely. And I mean, what you could even do, you could add another adjustment layer. Effect, distort, bulge. Whoa, this is gonna look so cool. Right there, we're gonna start it real small. At the moment of impact, boom. Keyframe the radius and the height. Start it at 2, and then make the scale it way up. Oh man. But we're gonna Make the height smaller as that happens. Wow. I'll even show you how to do some motion curves. Here we go. Boom. Boom. Making it happen real fast in the beginning and then slow down. That's so cool. Let me show you one more thing before I let you go. Let's let's keep the null object. But just delete those. Expression error. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, because the reference isn't referencing anything anymore. Get rid of all that. Just fresh null object. This is going to look ugly, but keep it linked. Let's say rotation. Alt click time times whatever. Slider control. Pick whip it. So what you can have is something that starts out not rotating, and then after a while starts rotating super fast. And just keeps going. Crazy. You can use this for any expression with a value in it, and probably a great many other things that I'm not thinking of. And that's all. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you learned something useful. The trick that I just showed you can be applied to plenty of things, but you're smart and I don't need to show you every little thing that it can do. I haven't made a tutorial since I was 16 years old, so I'm a little bit rusty, but subscribe and hopefully I'll be posting on here more often because I do like sharing things that I figure out. And go ahead and follow @SummerBeardStudio on Instagram. That's where I post all of my fun little one-day projects, and you can keep up with what my company's doing. Thanks.